contrary to popular belief, there's actually no evidence that some people have faster metabolisms than others and therefore are less prone to fat gain for a given level of calorie intake. And I know that this flies in the face of what a lot of people believe.
That is shocking to say there's no evidence, because I have evidence. So this is a controlled overfeeding study. It means they put people into a room, they would overfeed them by 1,000 calories just to see what they would do with their physical activity. And there's a huge variance. Some people had less calories per day that they would burn, and some people increased it almost 700 calories more per day. That's a big fucking metabolic difference. I do like Peter Attia. Sometimes when he talks about things outside of his scope, I see him get it wrong. I also don't think that message is helpful for two groups of people. People who are certainly trying to lose weight, but also people who are trying to gain size. We have to admit that there are genetic differences. So the way that your total metabolic output breaks down is something called TDE, total daily energy expenditure. The very first chunk is your BMR, which is 50 to 70% of your calories. And this is if we just put you in a room, you did nothing all day, just to exist is majority of your calories. And this is going to mostly be dependent on your lean mass, your total body weight, height, gender, and age. Then a little portion is your exercise. Another portion is how many calories it takes to burn the food that you eat. But a huge portion of it is your non-exercise activity. Your non-exercise activity thermogenesis is everything you're doing outside of the gym. It's just your spontaneous movements throughout the day. So say you're in construction, or if you're a waiter or a waitress, you're going to move around more. Say you're a sedentary worker, you're not going to need to move a lot. And for some people, this is just a subconscious level of movement, in which case they're just fidgeting more. So this is a photo of a client of mine's weight gain over the last couple of years. He's managed to put on 15 pounds, and I promise it's mostly muscle. So I weigh more than 60 pounds than him. I do 10,000 steps a day. He does around 3,000 steps. And my weight gain calories is around 2,900 calories a day. For him, it's 3,000 to 3,300 calories a day. That sounds like a big difference in metabolisms. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to make the people trying to lose weight victimize themselves. This, if anything, means you have to be more responsible to your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This means stay consistent with a good step count rather than barely burning any calories throughout the day. And if you're someone trying to gain weight, just know that you do have to eat more calories. You don't have to go to the steps, but you got to be uncomfortable with your food. And in both situations, do not waste any energy being angry at your circumstances, because that cannot serve you and you cannot change that. Instead, recognize that this is a part of the story and this is the thing you had to overcome to get what you were going after, and you'll be that much more proud of yourself for having done it.